message. So there are ways to take back your commit message as well, like bring that back and reuse it. But I will not take a look at that right now. That will be in another video. So just now we will be retyping our messages. You could also, of course, just save those before you start this process and add those back. Okay. And if you do a git status, we have no changes left because I removed those other changes being I'm fine, thank you, the answer. So let's add that back. Git status, git diff, they're now there. Git add, hello. Git commit v, add answer to hello file. Right quit, beautiful. Git log -p. Now we have 2 commits since master. And if we successfully rebase now, by continuing the rebase using git rebase -- continue, we will see the 3rd commit. Remember, we had 2 commits to begin with, but now that we split up the first commit into 2, we will in the end have 3. Okay. But as you can see, now we have split up the question added and the answer added into 2 commits. Git status. And it also mentions here that you can use git rebase continue once you are satisfied with your changes. We are very much so satisfied. So git rebase continue. And as you can see, successfully rebased. Do another git log p. We now have 3 commits since master. The question, the answer, and then the random commit that we don't really have to care about. 3 commits. So we successfully broke that up. But there are better ways, and you might have a better way using your IDE. But since I'm using the CLI always, and I think you should too, there are there are better ways to deal with this. And I think you could, what I'm about to show you, you probably could make it open up in your IDE as well. But this is just a better way than removing code and then having to add it back in. So what am I talking about? You will see. So git rebase I -s now to squash master again. And let me just squash this back into the first one so we can redo the whole process again. Ain't that beautiful? It sure is. Add question and answer to the hello file. And add answer to the question. I don't remember what I wrote before, but this will have to do. Okay, right quit, successfully rebased. We have 2 commits since master. We now have those changes back into the same commit and the random commit at the top, second one. Okay, let's do another rebase and see how we otherwise can deal with this. E for edit. So I'll just put E. Right quit. Again, it stops us here. Stopped at add question and answer to hello file. Cool. Do a git log p. We only have 1 commit since master because it stopped at this first one. All right. I'm gonna take it back and start working with it just like we did before. The difference here is I'm actually gonna add this file back into a commit right away, but I will be using the -p flag. P stands for patch. So it's gonna give us all the changes, and it's gonna give us then this small list of options. You can type a question mark enter to see what they do. I think the most important ones are Y for yes and for no, E for edit. But it basically asks us, what do you want to do with this hunk? That's what they call it. Do you want to keep it? Yes. Do you want to not keep it? No. Or do you want to edit it? And edit in this case is perfect for us because we want to break things up. So E for edit. In this window, might look a bit weird, but bear with me. In this window, we can do whatever we want really. And this is like whatever the end result is, that will be the things that we checked in. So for example, we only wanted to keep this one. So we can remove those two lines. New line, I'm fine, thank you. Let's remove that. Let's hit right quit. It doesn't say anything, but it worked. It would otherwise complain. Let's do a git status. You will see that we have staged modified changes and unstaged modified changes, both to the same file. Interesting. Clear, git diff. What do we have not added? I'm fine, thank you. Okay. What have we added? How are you today? Cool. Let's make a commit out of this. Add question to hello file, because we care about you. And then the remaining changes is I'm fine, thank you. Cool. So this, yeah, just like we did before, just git add that, git commit v, and add answer to hello file. But wait, we can do this and we can finalize everything, but I just wanna show you what I meant by we can edit the file however we want, and that's gonna be the end result that gets git added. Okay, take a look at that. So I'm gonna close this. I'm not gonna finish this. I'm closing this one. Do I git status? It's still added. We need to change that. So git reset hello to bring it back. Git status, it's back. Let's do a git add p again to hello, and let's edit. Okay. So like I said, we can edit this however we want. And that's gonna be the end result. And the cool part about this is this doesn't change what you have locally. This just becomes like a interceptor just before you add it. So let's say I'm fine, thank you. I think the weather is great today. We add this sentence. We write quit. Oh, just want to highlight. You cannot add like, you cannot just add text here. If you add a plus, you can. This is added. This is an added line. Just to prove that works too. So write quit. It worked. Git status. Again, modified changes staged and unstaged. Clear. Git diff. What do we have left? It says that we deleted all the things that we just added. It says that got deleted, and that we added I'm fine, thank you. That's what we had previously. Okay. Then what did we add to the staged area? Well, we added what we added. I'm fine, thank you. And I think the weather is great today. This is an added line. So it doesn't affect the local change that you have made. It just works like an interceptor just right before you git add something, which is cool because you can make all sorts of changes at that time. So yeah, let's add that. Add answer and small talk to hello file. Plus an added line. Sure. Okay. Looking at the git log p, since master we have 2 commits. The question and then the added answer with some small talk and then added line. What do we do with the modified changes? I say we don't need that. We're happy with the change that we made. So actually, yeah, let's just